Meredith. Meredith's column today was, the person asked the question, how will I ever get over him about this ex-love? And Meredith wrote back and said, well, maybe you should stop texting him every day. I would agree with that. Welcome to the Simmons College and the Boston Globe Horn Book Awards. I'm so glad you are here, again or for the first time, with us tonight. Do any of you remember Lettuce and Lovage? It's a Peter Schaefer play about a tour guide at an old English country house, starring Maggie Smith. My beloved Richard and I saw it on Broadway in 1990, and one of the funniest of the Dowager Countess's running bits was demonstrating how over the years she had her routine and anecdotes and pat her down cold. My point being, I will keep this brief in hoping not to bore you with yet another iteration of the 23 times I have given these remarks, because I know some of you have been here every single time. Thank you for your faith in the Horn Book. But as always, let me thank Kathy Mercier, with whom I now go back more than 30 years. And while I'm honoring the Horn Book and Simmons connection, let's all take a moment to remember Susan Bloom, the former director of the Center for the Study of Children's Literature and great friend of the Horn Book. Susan died this past June, and we all miss her, but the Horn Book is proud to host this evening at her university and with the Center, directed since Susan's retirement by Susan's friend and colleague, Kathy. We are very happy to be here, Brian, and we thank you for welcoming us to this campus. From the Boston Globe, we welcome Jane Bowman, Vice President of Marketing and Strategic Partnerships, and Meredith Goldstein, the Globe's love, advice giver, and columnist. We truly appreciate the Globe's ongoing interest and support of these awards, and we also thank Aaron Bogosian, Globe photographer, who is documenting this event tonight. From Long Island, please welcome the Horn Book's Director of Advertising and my dear friend, Elle Berman. I usually look forward to our semi-weekly phone calls, which begin with me answering the ring with, hello, the Horn Book, and Elle responding, Roger. In this day of email and texting, I'm the only person who calls you. Who else do you think it's gonna be? As Arthur Ewings once memorably wrote, hey Al. So hey Al, the Horn Book loves you. Don't forget to stop by the room just outside this one, where Terry and Amy have set up stakes to send you copies of tonight's prize-winning books. Our authors will be available for autographing at the reception on the first floor that will follow the ceremony. Terry and Amy, thank you for bringing the Children's Bookshop to us tonight. The Horn Book ladies, Shoshana Flax, Alyssa Gershowitz, Katrina Hadeen, Martha Paravano, Cindy Ritter, and Lolly Robinson, along with our cherished interns, KP and Natalie. Odd fact, now that Katrina is working out of her new home in Oregon, I am the only person in the Horn Book offices who is not a graduate of the Simmons Children's Literature Program. I'm surrounded, but very happy. Please also welcome Cassie Sheets, who manages the Boston Globe Horn Book doings for us, and also, of course, Simmons grad. Please all stand and applaud these wonderful women. It's them we really thank for everything that they put into this award all year round, and especially during the busy last couple and next couple of months. Any of these great people can help you if you have questions about tonight's event. Now to the awards. The Boston Globe Horn Book Awards have one criterion: to honor excellence in books for young people. I've never been a member of this committee, nor been privy to any of the discussions, but I wonder how that talk goes. Well, what do you mean by excellence? it is a radically simple criterion. The awards are given in 3 categories: picture book, fiction, and nonfiction. Poetry hops around, as it tends to do. The award year is a little peculiar, running from June 1st of one year to May 31st of the next, encompassing the 2 seasons of what used to be the traditional publishing year. All books published for young people in the United States are eligible. In the case of a picture book, author and illustrator are honored equally. The 3 judges must select 1 winner and up to 2 honored books in each category. Each winner gets a modest check and an engraved shiny silver bowl suitable for candied mail or Chex Mix. The honor recipients each get an engraved silver plate suitable for calling cards or loose change. This year's 3 judges, appointed by me, worked hard. It's a lot of reading. They met by phone and email throughout the past year and convened here at Simmons in May to make their choices. Our judges this year are Cindy Ritter, co-editor of the Hornbook Guide, and Dr. Kimberly Parker of the Shady Hill School, which is a lovely place, but whose name sounds to me like something from Roadrunner. Thank you both for your hard work in giving us such an exemplary roster of books. There is a 3rd judge, the chair of the committee, in fact, who could not be here tonight. Monica Edinger of the Dalton School of New York. Monica suffered a stroke in July and is now in a rehab center and getting better. As I said, I'm not privy to the judges' meetings, but all reports say that Monica did a tremendous job guiding the committee through making its choices in June. We are very sorry she could not be here. But, as Chris Hoffman once wrote, we have a plan. Monica's birthday was earlier this week, and we, by which I mean you, are going to have a group sing and wave to Monica, which will be recorded by Cassie right there and taken to her bedside by her friend and colleague, and again, Simmons grad, Roxanne Feldman. Ready, everybody? Yes.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday